A couple of hours.
Why don't you drop by?
Right, I will.
Good.
I apologize for coming so early, but I must talk to you. Mr. Bryan, do you know who I am?
You're Nicole's husband.
Besides that,
No.
I am Emile Marnet.
Well, under any other circumstances, I'd be honored.
I am sorry about last night. May I sit down?
Certainly.
My purpose in coming here today is to explain the nature of my relationship with Nicole.
She's your wife.
We were married for 3 days. We decided to keep it a secret. But what we didn't know was that it was a secret even to us. It was never consummated. It was never a marriage. Except, of course, in the official sense. Now, not even that. It's being annulled.
You want something from me. Tell me what it is.
Please, what I have to say is difficult enough without your impatience. What I have to tell you is important for you to understand. Throughout the world, I am known because of my writing. But in my country, I have the misfortune of being regarded as a sort of ambulatory national monument. Less for my ideas, I'm afraid, than for the work I did in the underground during the war. People have difficulty thinking of me as flesh and blood. And Nicole was in no way different. Are you familiar with a writing agent?
Yes, I am.
Well, then you must know that I believe that if we can identify with some value we cherish, then we must live for that value and for nothing else. I cherish Nicole.
So do I.
Yes, but in a different way, I think.
Which brings me to my first question. What do you want from me?
I want Nicole. I love her. More than my own life. And I think she loves me. I say think because Nicole, in so many ways, is so much a woman. In many other ways, she's very much a child. The woman in her loved me and I think still does. I have come here to ask you to leave.
I think you'd better leave.
Now, please hear me out.
I've heard you.
Not the most important part you haven't, why you should leave. I know that you and Nicole were in love before I met her. And I also know that it ended as abruptly as it began. And it hurt her deeply. I don't know what happened between you two, nor why it happened. But I know it's because of something in you.
Yes, you're right. It was because of something in me. And it hasn't changed. That's why I'm leaving right after the race. But it has nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, if I had a choice, I'd stay because of what you just said.
I don't understand.
You're a fraud. You're not interested in protecting Nicole. You're interested in protecting Emile Marnet.
Emile this morning. I'm sorry you had to be embarrassed with our problems.
Less embarrassed than angry. Just give my apologies, will you?
for Paris an hour ago.
I don't understand. I told him I was leaving.
He left because I asked him to. I told him I wouldn't change my mind and there was no reason for him to stay.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello, you two. You scared me there for a second. I thought it was that girl from Bennington again.
You look awful.
I feel awful, thanks. Ugly business burns. I shan't be appearing in a bathing costume for a while. You've managed to brighten up my convalescence already.
Oh.
I'm actually reading it. Talented women terrify me.
Does that mean you like it?
Like it? Oh, it's on the far side of extraordinary.
Don't compliment me too much. I may send you a copy of my new one.
She's written another book?
She has.
Amazing. Is your photo on the back of that one, too?
No.
Then it can't possibly be as good.
How long will you be laid up?
Oh, another week here. Maybe a couple of months back in England. Should be ready by then.
Ready?
Could have won yesterday.
You could also have been killed.
You haven't been taking all those suicidal remarks of mine seriously, have you?
I hadn't, but now I'm beginning to.
What do you expect me to do? Give up racing?
I thought it might have crossed your mind.
Never. I'd rather die first. Unfortunately, risking a life is part of the game, but if you need something, you'll be only half alive without it. Really doesn't matter what the risks are. I'm sorry you come by to cheer me up and I've depressed you.
No chance. As a matter of fact, I promised to watch your next race if you promise to win it.
There you are.
Now, we didn't come all this way to talk to you. What can we bring you?
How about a small bottle of that local wine they call local wine?
Local wine it is.
Hey, I said a small bottle, remember? You can carry it by yourself.
Indulge your wounded hero?
Paul, they have some rather strange rules here.
Yes, I know. Bring it in a paper bag with a red cross on it. See you.
Now, tell me all about that marvelous new book of yours.
You know who the greatest thinkers and philosophers are? Guys like Hank Rogers. I thought I'd asked all the questions about life and death. I thought I'd found the answer, but I hadn't. It took a guy who drives cars to win to find it for him. Now, to quote an old philosopher, if you want something badly enough, if you're only half alive without it, it really doesn't matter what the risks are.
Yes, Paul. Yes. If you are willing to accept the risk, so am I.
Yes. Long distance, yes. Hello? Yes. Just a minute, please. For you, Emile. Nicole.
I took the liberty to...
No, please. You want to be alone?
No, don't go. Hello? Nicole? Yes? Yes, I understand, yes. Thank you for calling. Bye.
Something wrong, Emile?
Nothing.
Now, look, you're all right. Would you like to sit down?
No, I'll be all right. I think a little fresh air would... I'll talk to you soon.
Look, nothing has changed. Time stopped and waited for us. Oh, Paul, I love you. matin, je savais que nos amours étaient morts. What took you so long? What is it? No, you tell me.
Emile Monet is missing.
How long?
3 days.
I called him.
I know many things, Nicole. But once again, whether or not I make my knowledge public is a matter for my own conscience. For example, I know about your marriage to Emile. Yes, and of your pending annulment. And what is your connection in this, Monsieur Bryan? I'm a friend of Miss Langer. And Emile Martinet? I've met him. Let's see. And both of you. You think I would tell you something I could not tell the police?
It's very possible, yes.
Why?
Because you're not only his publisher, you're also his closest friend.
Yes, that is why. I esteem Emile too much to interfere in his life. What about interfering in his death? That also is part of his life, is it not, Monsieur Bryan?
Monsieur Gros, please, do you know where Emile is?
Well, perhaps I could guess. Emile grew up in Ménilmontant. Ménilmontant is the slum of Paris, monsieur. Many great men have come from that district. I once visited the house where he lived, and then I discovered something interesting. Although places to live in Ménilmontant are at a premium, the house was vacant. So naturally, I grew very curious. And I discovered that Emile has owned this house secretly. Perhaps it helps to remind him of who he is, where he came from. I don't know. If Emile has exercised his philosophical prerogative, then it can never be said that he was not a man of his own word. Which in this case will mean not only that he is a great man, but also a damned fool. You stay here. He's still alive.
Allô? Donnez-moi la police, s'il vous plaît. Allô? Il y a eu un attentat de suicide au 27 rue d'Alonard. Envoyez quelqu'un tout de suite. Paul?